Hello everybody, welcome to Drayes. My name is Kumar Anuj. My friends, here in this video today, we are going to discuss a very important current development that took place on 13th of December 2025. Two very important wetlands of India, Copra Reservoir and Silisere Lake. They have been recently recognized as wetlands of international importance under the Ramsar Convention. Now, my friends, talking about the Copra Reservoir, talking about the Copra Reservoir. Talking about the Copra Reservoir, my friends, it's a man-made water body, of course. It's a man-made water body that collects the water from the local streams, from rain, etc. And it provides the supply in the form of drinking water, water for irrigation to the locals. That's the purpose of this Copra Reservoir, meaning this reservoir is not located over any particular kind of popular river. It collects its water from the local streams mainly, and the water coming from in the form of rainwater. And then after it provides water to the local community for the purpose of drinking water, irrigation water, etc. Now talking about the location of this reservoir, this Copra Reservoir, my friends, it is located in Bilaspur of Chhattisgarh. And this reservoir, my friends, meaning this wetland, Copra Reservoir wetland, it is a very important biodiversity site. Specifically talking about bird diversity, because this Copra Reservoir site is considered a very important site for bird watchers, for the tourism purpose as well, because tourists go there to watch different types of variety of birds. So this is a very important renowned site in Chhattisgarh for bird watchers as well. So along with biodiversity, specifically talking about, it provides bird diversity. Tremendous bird diversity. So my friends, here we see this Copra Reservoir wetland. It is important because of its ecology, meaning biodiversity, bird diversity, etc. Along with that, it is also important for the local community because it is providing supply of water in the form of drinking water, irrigation water to the locals. So it maintains, my friends, this Copra Reservoir, it maintains the aspect of ecology plus livelihoods to the local communities in the form of water, in the form of fish, various kind of things. So that's why, my friend, this Copra Reservoir of Chhattisgarh, it was a very important, deserving candidate site to become a Ramsar site. And that's why it recently was declared as a Ramsar site, recognized as a Ramsar site. Now, my friend, this Copra Reservoir, it recently became 95th Ramsar site, 95th Ramsar site from India. And first, most important point here to be noted, first from the state of Chhattisgarh. So that's why this Copra Reservoir site, my friends, Copra Reservoir wetland, it becomes extremely important for us because this is first Ramsar wetland from Chhattisgarh state, first Ramsar wetland. So that's why Chhattisgarh is celebrating it as like a celebration that their Copra Reservoir wetland has been recognized as a Ramsar site, which was, they were just demanding for it from a long time, and recently it got recognition. Now, my friends, talking about the second one, that is Silisere Lake. So, my friends, this lake is a man-made lake. And primarily it was built in 1845. By the then Maharaja Vinay Singh, Maharaja Vinay Singh, Maharaja Vinay Singh of Kachwaha Rajput dynasty. Kachwaha Rajput dynasty. So it was built in 1845 primarily by Maharaja Vinay Singh of Kachwaha dynasty in Rajasthan. So that's why it is a man-made lake, Silisar Lake. And my friends, talking about the location, so it is located in the Alwar of Rajasthan. Located in the Alwar region of Rajasthan. So my friends, it was built in 1845 by Maharaja Vinay Singh for providing water to the inhabitants of Alwar region. So that's why it is historically important as well. This can become the part of your question in the upcoming exams, or any statement in your any question in the exam. So my friends, keep it in mind. This is historical lake. It was built in 1845. It is man-made, and recently it got recognized as a Ramsar site in India. Now, talking about the next thing with respect to this site, my friends. So this is located in the Aravalli Hills region. The next important thing here is that it is located in the Aravalli Hills region. Aravalli Hills region, Aravalli Hills. As we know, Aravalli Hills, they are basically in the Rajasthan. So located in the Aravalli Hills region and close to the Sariska Tiger Reserve. Sariska Tiger Reserve. So that's why this site, Silisar Lake, it becomes extremely important for our exam perspective. It is located in the Aravalli Hills region, and we know the Aravalli Hills, they were very much in news recently because of new guidelines with respect to the height of the mountain to be considered as the part of Aravalli Hills or not. So that's why Aravalli Hills, they were extremely in news. And since this Silisar Lake is located in Aravalli Hills region, so that's why it also becomes very important. And it is also close to the Sariska Tiger Reserve. Now talking about next important thing with respect to this lake is, my friends, that this lake supports rich biodiversity, including bird diversity. It provides habitat to the migratory birds, and it is also a very important water source for the Sariska Tiger Reserve, wildlife, meaning animals, birds of Sariska Tiger Reserve. For them, this Silisar Lake, it provides a very important water source as well. So that's why it is extremely important. It is ecologically important as well as important for the peoples living there, for the locals living there. So that's why this site was important, and that's why it has been recognized as new Ramsar site. Now, my friends, it became 96th Ramsar site in India, and 5th Ramsar site in Rajasthan, in state of Rajasthan. 5th Ramsar site in the state of Rajasthan. Now, my friends, coming over the next important thing, that what is Ramsar Convention? What is Ramsar Convention? Under which we hear that different wetlands from different countries, they are being recognized as Ramsar sites. So while talking about Ramsar Convention, my friends, Ramsar Convention, while talking about Ramsar Convention, my friends, this is a first treaty-based convention that talks about the protection of single ecosystem type, that is wetlands, and formally known as International Convention. It is formally known as Convention on Wetlands of International Importance. Convention on Wetlands of international importance. This is what this convention is formally known, Convention on Wetlands of International Importance. And my friend, this convention was adopted, it was adopted on 2nd of February 1971 in the city of Ramsar. Ramsar is a city in Iran. Ramsar is a city located in northern Iran, close to the Caspian Sea. And this convention, it took place on 2nd of February. That's why each year 2nd of February is celebrated as World Wetlands Day. World Wetlands Day. This is the reason, because on 2nd of February 1971, this particular Ramsar Convention was adopted. And that's why we celebrate each year 2nd of February as World Wetlands Day. Next important thing, since this convention took place at Ramsar city of Iran, that's why it is known as Ramsar Convention. Now, my friends, though this convention was adopted in 1971, but my friends, it came into force only in 1975. 1975, when the minimum number of required member countries, they ratified this convention. Then after it came into force in 1975. And talking about India, India joined this convention. India joined this convention on 1st of February 1982. So, my friends, this Ramsar Convention, it was signed, it was adopted on 2nd of February 1971. It came into force in 1975, and India joined this convention on 1st of February 1982. So what does this say? This says that India is not the original signatory of this convention, not original party of this convention. As we know, the nature of the UPSC, the nature of the UPPSC, they ask question by twisting the statements. In any question related to the Ramsar Convention, they can twist any statement in the question and can say that India is the original signatory of the Ramsar Convention. So, my friends, at that time, that state would be a wrong statement, because India is not the original signatory of the Ramsar Convention. India joined it only in 1982. So, keep it in mind, my friends. Now talking about the next important thing, that is, what is the process? What is the process for the recognition of any wetland of any country as wetland of international importance under Ramsar Convention? Meaning, how a wetland is declared as Ramsar site. So, my friends, the country prepares a list of deserving candidate sites. As we know, the convention itself formally says wetlands of international importance. So only those wetlands of any country that are of international importance, they become deserving candidate to be declared as Ramsar sites. What is international importance? Meaning critical to the biodiversity. If any wetland is critical to the biodiversity, if any wetland provide habitats to the migratory species, because migratory species, they can come from any part of the world, meaning the wetland is of international importance, providing habitat to the international birds coming from different parts of the world. So international importance is calculated on certain factors. And when a site is considered, a wetland is considered to be a wetland of international importance, then the particular country makes a list of such kind of wetlands, and then after the final decision is taken by the Secretariat of Ramsar Convention, Secretariat Ramsar Secretariat, located in Gland. Remember, Gland of Switzerland. Gland of Switzerland. The logistical support here for the Secretariat of this Ramsar Convention is provided by IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Logistical support, staff, etc. for the Secretariat of Ramsar Convention is provided by IUCN. This is another related fact. That's why I thought that I should discuss it here as well, my friends. So Secretariat that is situated in Gland of Switzerland that decides finally, after evaluating that the particular submitted wetland sites, if they are really of international importance, and if the Secretariat finds it that the sites, particular submitted sites, they are really of international importance, then those particular sites are declared as Ramsar sites, sites of international importance, wetlands of international importance under Ramsar Convention. So this is the process of recognition, which starts with the country submitting the list of deserving sites with the Ramsar Secretariat. Now, the next important thing, talking about current status of Ramsar sites in India. So my friends, after the latest these two entries, now India has total 96 Ramsar sites. Total 96 Ramsar sites. Before the inclusion of these two wetlands in the list of Ramsar sites from India, the latest entry before these two inclusions was Bogibeel Lake of Katihar district in Bihar. Bogibeel Lake. That Bogibeel Lake was declared as Ramsar site, as 94th Ramsar site in the last month, in the month of November 2025. But after these two entries in the list, now India has total 94 plus these two, meaning 96 Ramsar sites. This could be a question in the exam. So remember, before these two entries, the latest entry was Bogibeel Lake of Bihar. That has become the 94th Ramsar site. And these two now became 95th and 96th Ramsar sites in India. So in total, India now has 96 Ramsar sites. Talking about the states with the largest number of Ramsar sites in India. Talking about states with the largest number of Ramsar sites in India, then we see on the first place, there is Tamil Nadu with 20 Ramsar sites. Then after we have Uttar Pradesh with 10 Ramsar sites. Then my friends, we have Bihar, Odisha, and Punjab. Each state with 6 Ramsar sites. So for the third place, we have 3 states. On first, we have Tamil Nadu with 20, second UP with 10, third Bihar, Odisha, and Punjab with 6 Ramsar sites each. Now, next in line is Rajasthan, my friends. Now Rajasthan. Because now Rajasthan has 5 Ramsar sites after this recent entry of wetland. That is Silsher Lake, situated in Alwar district of Rajasthan. So my friend, now Rajasthan has 5 Ramsar sites. So this is, my friends, all about these new sites to become part of the Ramsar list of wetlands, my friends. From the current perspective, this is important for the exam. We also discussed some related static development with respect to the Ramsar Convention, how a particular site becomes the part of how a particular wetland becomes the part of Ramsar list of wetlands, meaning declared wetland of international importance under the Ramsar Convention. So we tried to discuss this particular current development by associating with the static portion, so that it could be helpful for our upcoming exams. So this was all about today for today's lecture, my friend. I hope that this is going to be very helpful for all of you in our upcoming exams. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you enjoyed.